Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot here. This is going to be a reading for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. The letter D feels tied to water signs. They're a manipulator. And they're trying to manipulate like a whole group of people, like a whole family, a whole church, a whole school, like the masses. Like they're trying to manipulate the masses, water signs. And it's all into making you look like you're untrustworthy when in reality they seem like they are in places and spaces to where they snaked you and trying to get away with snaking you. They were shady to you, sneaky towards you, and they don't want to take accountability for how sneaky and shady that they've been behind your back. So Nisi. So they're, instead of taking accountability, they're just denying it, denying their involvement. And Laura, Lauren, Lawrence, anything like that, Geisha. So now it's gotten to a point to where nobody believes them anymore because they keep talking negatively about you. But these are people, here we go again, that you do not talk to, water signs. You do not talk to these people or possibly don't even know these people personally. But they've talked about you to their whole family, to all of their friends. You get what I'm saying? Your name has been the topic of discussion amongst an entire group of people who do not know you personally. Tanya. So now the entire family is looking at you and wanting to bow down to you because they're seeing that you detached from people, places, and things that did not serve your highest good. They're starting to dislike the same people who have been talking crazy about you. They're starting to realize how lame and corny and insecure the people who talk badly about you really are, online and in real life. So all of their followers, they're following the people that are they're talking shit about you too, want to come and support you. They want to show you unconditional love. And it's all because this individual thought they were going to be able to remix your life. Whether they literally are copying off of you or were taking people, places, and things from you and trying to portray themselves as if they are you. People are fed up with this individual. Mimi is what I'm hearing. They're fed up, like the entire group, because they know that you were pushed into a dark place because of this individual's opinion about you, because of this individual giving their negative opinions about you to the entire group. So the entire group started being weird to you. And now you aren't a part of the group, the team, the family, while these individuals are a part of the team, the group, the family. And it's all making sense now. So now instead of I don't care, know what holidays y'all celebrate, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever, Easter, you aren't present, but this person is. These people are. Your replacements are. And it's becoming more clear that that's exactly who they wanted to be. They wanted to replace your presence, work, family, friend, or romantically. And it's a pair that was doing it together. So you're not just fighting against one person, you're fighting against multiple people spiritually, multiple entities at the same time because they have the same mission. We want to get you out the family. We want to get you out the way. We want to get you out the picture because they want to be a part of the family, the team, the group, the picture. We're going to exclude you in hopes that you don't want to be a part of the team, the group, the family. So now the replacement is seen as a snake. And the person that helped them get this spot, this position, this title, this role, they're seen as one too. So I think there's a whole family that was like rallying against you because they didn't want you around. And now the family is hanging out with your replacement and it's not respected. The team, the group, they're all hanging out with like your clones, supporting your clones, supporting the people copying off of you instead of supporting you. And it's not respected. Like, so they've lost their credibility. And companionship for crossing you. Bear. Everybody can clearly see that you got wrong, water signs. You got wrong by people who wanted to be you and everybody that was attached to them. So now someone is almost like dying inside because they lost a connection with you for the wannabes. They lost an opportunity to connect with you because they chose to take up for the wannabes, stick up for the wannabes, or chose to be cool with the wannabes instead of realizing that you were the authentic energy. You were the pure energy. You were pure love in this situation. Lisa. I think somebody decided to talk to someone with a familiar face. But the familiar face is stupid. So that's why they copy so bad. They're a dummy, you know? So they don't have nothing to offer. They don't have nothing stimulating to say. All they're doing is taking everything that you're doing and saying and reusing these things, regurgitating these things to make themselves look great or entertaining or intelligent. But somebody wasn't noticing that this was all your intellectual property. These were your words. This was your style. This was your image. This was your work that they were trying to steal. So now, instead of you being portrayed as bitter or angry or envious, somebody is starting to see that they hang with some weirdos. They hang with the weirdos. And they don't know what to do because they're now embarrassed that they hang with weirdos who want to be you after clowning you this hard. Because they're getting shut down, but it's in a very public manner. Like, Richard, Risha, Rich, Reach, Reed. They're getting shut down in a very public manner. Like, y'all not about to come into this situation trying to make it seem like it's beef, it's drama, or like such and such is trying to argue or any of that. Y'all are manipulators and you stole this person's identity, or you're a manipulator and you're trying to be me and trying to get away with it. Like, period. Like, I'm so tired of it. Like, I literally just watched somebody with such like a crazy big following. Okay, like post to her followers, oh, we're working on our energy. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. Where you get that from? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just be so irritating to me, y'all. Like, watching people literally try to steal, not even try to steal, literally stealing my intellectual property, stealing my content. And then they sit around and all their family and friends will act like they don't like me or try to mock me or make fun of me or try to act like it's beef with me or any of that. Like, working on your energy, where did you get that from? Like, y'all don't dislike me. Y'all don't have beef with me. Y'all copying everything that I'm doing and saying and want to sell it to your followers because y'all have bigger followings than me. And you can't get away with being me while I'm around. Okay? You can't name characters in your books after businesses and brands that I've started for myself. You can't do things like that when I'm around. You can't dress like me when I'm around. You can't talk like me when I'm around. You can't style your hair like me when I'm around. So they pushed me out the picture. This has been going on for so long, y'all. Like, people will shame me. Like, I watch somebody, oh, I can't believe you spent that much on them shoes. I can't believe you be paying that much for your shoes. Few weeks later, she pop up with the same pair of shoes on in a different color. Oh my gosh, you are so right. These are the most comfortable shoes and this and this and that. But you was just fussing at me about how much I paid for them. But you put them on Klarna? You put them on Klarna, so because you could pay $25 a week to buy the same shoes that I have, all of a sudden these shoes don't cost too much, right? I'm not spending too much money on my shoes. So was I spending too much money on my shoes, or could you just not afford the shit that I be buying? Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And that's the type of stuff that I deal with in my personal life, is watching, oh, I can't believe you read tarot. You're the devil. That's the devil and this and this and that. Oh, can you do a reading for such and such? Can you read and look into such and such and look into this and look into that? Oh, we don't, where I come from, we never got into that type of stuff. We thought it was this, and we always was raised that it was this. Oh, I watched your reading on da 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 da, and it seemed like, do you really think these are the people that I want to continue to live my life with and have conversations with? Especially about spirituality and any type of growth? Like, no, I don't want to talk to y'all at all. I don't want to talk to y'all at all. Y'all literally sat and tore me down brick by brick that I built for myself, because you wanted to lower my self-esteem, because you saw me growing into something that God was calling me to become, and the demons inside of you couldn't handle that because you still ain't figured that out for yourself. So your demons wanted me to hold on to my demons because they was friends. You want me to come kick it and drink and smoke with you because our demons is friends. But can our God selves coexist without these demons? And if they can't, these people just have to exit our lives. Like, if we can't kick it without being intoxicated, we don't have nothing in common. If we can't sit and have positive conversations and talk about things outside of destruction and gossip and messiness and negativity, we don't have nothing in common, and you do not belong in my life. If you have sat and tried to tear me down in any type of way, socially, financially, romantically, tried to ruin my reputation just because you wanted to, you don't belong in my life, and you will not be welcomed in my life. Trying to make me sound unfit, trying to make me sound like I'm this and I'm that, like in any way. You do not belong in my life, and you will not be welcomed in my life. I don't give a fuck if you're a family member. You hear me? This is for everybody. On my soul, like, I'm tired of everybody. I'm tired of everybody. Because my own family called me Miss Cleo just for them to try to read tarot too. Just for them to swear they spiritual too now, right? But they ain't going to come patron my business. They're not going to come promote my business. You know what they going to do? They're going to go shop with the family member that's copying. Okay? I'm fed up with everybody. All the fake love. Like, all of it. Like, please just get away from me, my kids. Quit pretending to like me. If you already told me, tried to convince me to quit reading tarot, or convince me to go do something else with my life, or any of that, I don't want you in my life at all, bro. I don't care who you are. If you have called me demonic, call me the devil, said that I do anything demonic, I don't want you in my life. I don't want you around me and my child or children. You are still too dense and haven't activated your God self to even be able to see mine. I don't want you around. I want all of y'all to get away from me real bad. I don't want relationships with y'all, work, family, friend, or romantically. And it's not no hard feelings. It's me understanding who y'all are, because I know myself. I can accept who y'all are even when y'all can't because I know myself and I love myself, and y'all are not safe to be around. None of y'all. Nineveh is what I'm hearing. And that's Jonah. Jonah was told to go to Nineveh. He didn't want to go to Nineveh. God kept telling Jonah, go to Nineveh, go to Nineveh. Jonah, no, I ain't going to Nineveh. Why you want me to go talk to these people? Connect with these people. Jonah refused his God-given mission and got swallowed by the whale. You cannot run from God. You cannot run from your calling. Only destruction comes from that. So to watch human beings try to convince me to run from mine, it's not going to slide. I know that y'all are demons. I know what God asked me to do. Whether y'all understand what God is calling me to do or not, it's not for me to explain to you. So anybody that is confused about what's going on here, anybody that is questioning what's going on here, they're not welcomed. They're not welcomed. Period. They have to go. Carrie, Kari, Corey, Courtney, Cordy, Court, Kier, anything like that. They have to go. They're miserable, and they're in places and spaces to where, again, they are trying to tear us down because they're trying to replace us. They're talking crazy to us and about us because they want to be in our spots. They want our positions. So if that's what they want to do, go ahead and let them kill themselves trying to compete in a spiritual race that they not built for. You think that this is a physical battle when this is spiritual warfare. You think that this is a physical battle and fighting this on a physical level when this is God moving through us. So if God is moving through us while we're doing our physical task, there's naturally going to be spiritual protection around us. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like you're doing construction for God. So you have on your hard hat, but this is a hard hat that you got from God. It's indestructible. So no matter what anybody does, no matter what anybody says, no matter anybody's opinions, no matter how anybody feels, the energy is indestructible because it's God. Like, leave us alone, please. Go find what God is asking y'all to do, what God is calling y'all to do with your lives, instead of trying to follow in my footsteps. Instead of trying to follow in our footsteps and take from us in any way. Because anything that you take from us is going to be replenished. And everything that you take from us, you're going to lose tenfold. So you better understand that. I am not moving through my human self. I am moving through my spiritual self, my God self, my highest self. So to sit around and let anybody play with me in any type of way, it's just not going to work. It's not going to slide because my intuition is too strong. Brianna, I can't sit around and let nobody play with me. Not when God is making me fully aware of it, especially with these fake spiritual, fake religious people in this equation. They're fake spiritual, fake godly, fake religious, fake nice, fake friendly. They're fake. And we don't have to fake the funk. So they want to continue to tear us down and start rumors about us as if we not really them ones, when they know exactly who we are, and that's why they're following in our footsteps. That's why they're copying off of us. That's why they trying to take on our energy. You hear me? Get up out of here. Thank you so much.